Welcome back to Between You and Me. That's Lex.
And that's Grace. And between you and me. I was thinking about this the other day. I think car washes are so overrated.
Yeah.
We kind of do like this little, in the beginning. I was like, that's what I was going to say because I think they are. I think you don't need to spend money on something you can do yourself. Like, what a waste of money.
Yeah.
But then I got stuck on, oh my gosh.
I love you trying to talk through it. You're like, let's just keep going.
But I got sucked in somehow. Did you ever watch Looney Tunes growing up? Like, not like the kid version, but like the one that came out in like, I think it's like 2010, like around that area?
Yes.
I got sucked into that part of TikTok for some reason. I kept getting clips
on TikTok
of Lola Bunny. And I'm like, she is such a fucking girl boss.
She is.
She's like played like the ditzy, like stupid. But I think she's leagues ahead of everyone else. I think she knows what she's doing and she's doing it on purpose.
That's just her using her, like, people assuming certain things about her.
And then
just using it to her advantage.
Yeah. I was like,
I love it when women do that in
movies
movies and
that's who
stuff.
I need in life.
Yeah.
I need that mentality to be like,
yeah. I think, okay, a basic car wash, if you don't want to put in the effort to go do it yourself, like go to, in our town we have a whale of wash where you just basically do it yourself. And you save a lot of money doing that. If you don't want to do that and you want to pay for convenience of not doing yourself, fine.
It's fine.
But in my mind, I'm like, what the fuck are we getting out of a rainbow colored soap that we're paying $10 more for?
I'm like, that's so stupid.
Yeah.
And people, like, you don't wash your car in the winter because it just freezes or you get dirty like 2 seconds later. I'm like, so you don't need to do it in the winter. And in the summer, like, it's so nice out.
Yeah.
Take your Saturday morning. It takes 10 seconds. Spray your car off.
Yeah.
Throw some soap on there and then spray it off again. It takes literally the same amount of time and you're saving money.
I have, like, fond memories of, as, like, a kid washing the cars with my siblings and my dad.
Me too. I loved it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, Brooke, my sister.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's go outside and wash the car. It's a hot day out. We want to play in the water.
Yeah.
Get soapy, dirty, and my parents get a clean car.
Hell yeah. I bet they love it too.
They loved it.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, free labor.
Yeah. Get like a hot girl wash. Car wash.
12 years old, hot girl car wash.
Oh no. That sounds so bad. That sounds so bad.
It's fine.
Oh my gosh. In that spirit of girls, we're going to be talking about girlhood today.
Yeah, we're going to ask each other some questions and get some answers.
Yes, we each were looking up and just coming up with different questions around that girlhood, girl theme. Yeah. And we have quite a few different ones. So we're just going to go back and forth talking about the different questions. So, yeah.
Do you want to start?
Yeah, let me look at my list. I have quite a few different questions. We'll see which ones make the cut.
Yeah, some of them are kind of deep. Some of them are a little bit more easygoing.
Yeah.
I tried to find a good mix
Let me see if there's a good easy one to, like, ease us into.
Yeah, kick it off.
What advice would you give your younger self?
Ooh.
Like when you were a little girl versus being, how old? You're 24. 24. I'm also 24. I just turned 24. So we're 24. What advice would you give younger Lex running around?
Probably just listen to your mom more. Because I didn't, like, growing up, my mom and I fought a lot. We disagreed. And I think it was around my 17th birthday, I went up to her and I said, you were right. On a lot of things. I was like, there was some things that I don't agree with, but there was a lot where I, like, looking back on it, she was right.
What kind of things do you remember?
Just in, like the stuff that keeps you safe. Like, you know, everyone has a curfew. You have to be back at a certain time. And you, like, get into your drinking age, and you're like, yeah, I maybe shouldn't have been out at 1 or 2 Or, like,
Mama was right. Mama always said, start with ibuprofen, end with some glasses of water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another thing was, when it came to, like, makeup and hair, I wasn't allowed to wear makeup till I was 13 or 14, I think.
Yeah.
And then makeup, or not, I just said makeup. Hair, dyeing my hair. I didn't get to do that till I was 16. And I had a really pretty natural hair color. And because I had like a mousy brown, and then I had a natural money pieces. You can look at some of my school pictures, and I wish that I didn't get rid of it.
Yeah, every time you've talked about it, I think you've even showed me like a school picture or something, and it looks so cute. Yeah. I mean, you can dye it back to that.
Right.
But I get the disappointment of keeping it natural. Yeah.
And now once I started dyeing it, I haven't stopped.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like, okay, my worry of when I would start dyeing my hair is when this is dyed, like my hair's not normally this dark, of will it return back? Like, I know it will. Yeah. Moms, though, you said you and your mom growing up had a little bit of angst against each other. I think that's also pretty common.
Oh, for
typical for girls and their moms.
I always used to get offended when people told me that, too.
Really?
Yeah, because we'd fight all the time, and I always thought she was wrong.
Yeah.
And then people would tell me that I'm a lot like her, and I'm like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. How dare you? I would never.
I'm not like her.
No. But I always thought I was a lot like my dad. And that's why we clashed, because they clashed a lot, too. And, like, personality-wise, obviously I know that I have traits that are both of them.
Yeah.
But I thought growing up that I was a lot more like my dad. And I can kind of look back and be like, no, that was like my mom. It's like, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Also, sorry, I don't want to interrupt you, but I just want to let those listening know that you might hear a little random noises in the background.
They've been really noisy upstairs today.
Yeah, we have like upstairs neighbors that are right above our podcast studio. So if you hear a little bit of background noise, it's not you, it's us. It's us. Yeah. Apologies. Yeah, that's a good one. Listen to your mom more. I'm sure your mom, if she listens to this, does she listen to the podcast?
No, but I haven't told her about it.
Oh, okay.
So, but she probably will, and I'm sure she'll love to hear that again.
That's so great. We ran into today. We were shopping for the podcast. I don't know if you can see.
We did. We did a little bit of decorating.
We got
There's
some
more
decorations.
That you can't see on that side, but
yeah, we went to Home Goods, Marshalls.
We tried
Burlington.
to go to Hobby Lobby, but the girl was closed.
They were closed on the Sunday. Well, they're a religious store, so.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. And then we went to like a furniture place because we were trying to get new chairs because we're using my bar stools right now.
And that is so much fun.
Yeah. They're not bad, but I would prefer something more cozy.
Lean back and
to lean back in. So, but we didn't find any chairs that we liked in our price point. We found some really nice ones at Home Goods, but they're $400 each.
And they weren't like big chairs. They were like a little bit smaller and like shorter.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, but they would have been perfect for this, but I just couldn't believe it.
Not dropping $400 on a chair.
I know. So we are all decked out. We got a bunch of different gold frames.
Yeah. And more to come, too.
Yeah.
We're planning stuff already to add.
Exactly.
Cover up this lovely...
Yeah, we got some curtains.
Shade.
We ordered them online. We're upgrades people.
Yep.
We have some animals in our picture frames. We have a raccoon behind Lex. It's so cute.
We're going to name him. You should leave a comment and give us some name ideas.
We also have a horse.
We do. He's over there. You can't see him.
He's like a brownish black.
Yeah, he's got a short little tail.
Yeah.
He's standing on like a mountain. He's super cute.
He is super cute.
So give us some
name options down below. Please and thank you.
Appreciate it.
I forgot where I was going with that, but there was a reason for it.
We're talking about moms.
Moms. I don't know.
I don't either. Oh, what advice would you give to your younger self?
What advice would I give to my younger self? Okay. Advice I'd give to my younger self. It's just not that serious. It's really not that serious. You could apply that to so many different things.
Yeah.
I am an anxious person, but I think I was especially anxious when I was younger.
You were going through a lot when you were younger.
Oh my God, there was so much. Yeah, there was. There was a lot. And I just would like stress myself out to do the best I possibly could in my classes, and I was in some different extracurriculars like speech and plays and choirs and all these things, and I always pushed myself to do the best, and I'd get on myself if I like kept messing up a line. Or in friendships, I always would push myself to try a lot harder than some of my friends would, or just like how I viewed myself and how I fit in the world. Like I was hard on myself, and it's just not that serious.
Well, yeah, especially when you're younger, you want to be fitting in with everybody. You don't want to, because I don't know about you, but I wasn't necessarily popular in school, but there were people less popular than me, and even we would like talk about them, speak on whatever they were doing, because you wanted to fit in. You wanted to be not the people that someone was talking about.
Yes.
You want to stress to be better than others.
Exactly.
It's not that serious. Who cares?
No, it's not that serious. And like I was people pleasing to the center because I wanted to be friends with anyone I possibly could.
Yeah.
And I didn't think I was that popular. I don't think I was. But like I think, how would you define someone who's popular?
I think there are levels. I don't know if it's so cut and dry. Especially at my school, there were definitely like levels, but a lot of the more popular people I see or hear about, just in the general scheme of things, they're more attractive, like conventionally.
Yep.
They are in sports. They have older siblings who went to school before them, so they're well known.
Heavy on the older siblings part,
Yeah.
because like multiple grades know them.
Especially if your older sibling was popular, you kind of just get sucked in anyways because you have that rep. Yeah.
Yes. I think a lot of the popular people in my grade, in most grades, they were also involved in a lot of different activities. They were involved in the athletics, they were involved in the arts, and they were involved in the academic. So they like hit a lot of those spots. And for so long, I've tried to force athletics on myself.
It's just not for
it's just not for me.
It's not for everyone.
It's just not for me. I'm arts and academic to the core, but
I feel like there's also like a hierarchy of sports as well, popularity-wise. Like volleyball, football, basketball. Those were definitely the more like uppity, at least where I went to school, the more like respected, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word, but then you'd have the lesser ones that no one really cared about. And so even if you were in those sports, you were still kind of popular, but I don't know if you were as popular as some of the people in the more good sports. I don't know. The more popular sports.
And I also don't know if this is just I'm influenced because of this is how it's portrayed in movies, but the people who are on the homecoming court are like the popular kids. And this is why I'm like, I don't think I was a popular kid. I certainly didn't always feel like it, but I don't know if that's a projection I was putting on myself, but I was put on the homecoming court.
Oh, word.
So
I wasn't.
but like I felt so much pressure. I can remember distinctly like them because they knocked and I hate that they did this because it almost was a feeling of I'm not good enough. But when they were trying to announce who's king and queen of the homecoming court, they would announce who's not king and queen
before
in order of who had the least votes.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Right? And I was second to the first, if that makes sense. So another girl was called out first, and then I was called out. And that hurt me.
Feel good. Yeah. It's almost like a form of bullying. Like calling you out a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if bullying's the right word, but yeah, it's not nice. For sure.
So I was just like, so I would get on myself. And so that's just one of those examples of it's not that serious, Grace. Like, it's cool that I was even on the homecoming court.
For sure. I wasn't.
and I'm like, really cool. And homecoming court in general is just not that big of a deal. Like, if I wasn't on it.
When is that going to ever matter again outside of school?
Literally, when is it going to matter? The only time it really mattered is when, because you have so much fun when you are on the court during homecoming week. But
do all the fun stuff.
Yeah. So that's probably what I would tell my younger self. Yeah.
That's a good one.
What are you drinking, Lex?
So this is an egregiously large Diet Coke, but we got it from Pop Soda Shop here in Fargo.
Yes. Can you remind me what's in yours? I know.
Yeah, so it's called the Raztaz. It's delicious. So it's just Diet Coke. It's raspberry puree, but they usually put syrup in it, and then just vanilla cream. It's delicious.
So delish.
And you have one I see as well.
Yeah, well, we were together when we got them. Yes. Because, girlhood. We were
spending the whole day together.
Yeah, we went shopping at a furniture store, then we went and got lunch at Plaza Azteca.
Yeah.
So good.
So good.
I had the mahi mahi tacos.
Yeah.
What'd you have?
I had a rose con pollo. Shout out to my friend. I don't know if she's listening right now, but she influenced me.
Yeah, can we say her name?
Yeah, I think so. Kinsey. Yeah, shout out to Kinsey.
Kinsey, shout out. And then we went to Burlington and all those other shops, stores.
Yeah.
And then we got these at the end because we needed a little something to sip on.
Yeah, a little something.
Anyways, your question. I get so off track if you can't tell. Mine's called the Campfire. It's the same size as Lex's. It's a 44-ounce Diet Dr. Pepper. Because diet makes me feel better about myself.
Same. It tastes better too.
It does. I think it does.
Take. People don't think so, but I think it does.
I think the taste, like if I were to have it solo, I prefer the taste of Diet Dr. Pepper over Diet Coke. But I also don't hate Diet Coke. Like I love Diet Coke, and I love it with a lime.
With a lime, you have to. It's so much better. So much better.
But mine's a Diet Dr. Pepper, and mine has toasted marshmallow syrup, I believe, in mine, and then vanilla syrup and vanilla cream.
It was really good. I had a sip of it. It was actually super good.
So delicious. But
Yum.
yeah, so that's what I would tell my younger self. What's one of your questions?
I'm trying to find like an easy one too. What's something that you think only girls understand?
Ooh, what's something only girls understand?
Like guys just don't get it.
Okay, something just like right off the top of my head that just popped in is lip gloss in a windy day. Like hair getting stuck. Hair in general, like having long hair. Obviously not all women have long hair.
And not all boys have short hair.
Exactly. So like give or take some different people.
Yeah.
But in general, I would say that like Jaden, my fiance, he's always like when he goes to put his arm around me, he's not mindful of my hair and it pulls.
OMG. Mason does that too. It pisses me off, especially if it's like right after I curled it. I'm like, you're squishing it. Stop.
Squishing it. Or like, yes, lip gloss and like the hair getting everywhere. Mm-hmm. Or having to like pull my hair out from my purse strap.
Yeah, or like your jacket or sweatshirt or whatever.
Yes, it is truly a hassle. And I mean, I love long hair.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, I think in general, most women can understand that. Some men can too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just my kind of quick tidbit one. What about you? What do you think?
I think this is a basic answer, I fear, but like just periods.
No, that's honest. That's valid.
Like not even just the period, but the pain. Yeah. And then all of like around, because you have like the 28 days. Mm-hmm. So you have like the time when you're like depressed or you're feeling really tired all the time or you're like I just don't want to do anything, but then you also have the times when you're like super energetic and ready to go and like super happy and just the fluctuation.
I was gonna add to that exactly what you're saying, like not just the when you're menstruating, but also the different phases, the 4 different phases that you go in, and like how your mood shifts, and like if you are a little bit more irritable, it's just because you're having a shift in your hormones. Mm-hmm. And there's so many things that influence a woman's hormones too. Yeah. Like medications, men
pissing
me off.
Whether it's on purpose or not.
Exactly. 100%. So no, that's a basic as it may be. There is so much that goes into that. That men don't always understand.
They just don't get it. And you can explain it to them as much as you want. Yes. They just are never going to grasp it until they experience it. Mm-hmm. And I love seeing those videos of women getting the like little pulse thingies.
To like put it on the stomach.
And they start like freaking out. And you're like, that's like only like a 2 or a 5. And they're like, this is only a 2. And
yes. I love those
As someone who has really, really bad period cramps, I want to get one of those just so that I can show him. I mean, he's really good about being like kind when it's happening,
but he can empathize on a different level
when you feel the pain.
Yes, I agree. I just got my Nexaplon, which is a form of birth control, out, and I'm gonna start another form of birth control, but I just am a little worried for the pain shift because before I had the Nexaplon in my arm, I had pretty bad cramp pain even when I was on the pill. And so now going back to the pill, I'm a little worried for the pain because it hurts so bad.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
But yeah, I don't know if you've also seen those videos of interviewers going up to usually men and asking questions around periods, menstruations. Like, what do the different like types of tampons mean, like a regular versus a super, and then saying like, oh, the size, it's a size of your vagina. It's like, no, sir, it's for our flow state. Yeah, you have heavier flow days, and sometimes you don't. Like, and if a man gets it right, oh, I'm immediately impressed.
I'm very impressed.
I'm like, that's a man. I don't even know
if Mason knows. I'm sure he does, but if I need to like have him go get me stuff, I send a picture of exactly what I want. Because one time, love you so much, but this motherfucker, the love of my life, bought me the cardboard ones.
No.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't specify. I said the brand and the size.
I thought you were gonna say pads, maybe.
No, he knew better.
Okay,
I don't use those. Another hot take. You shouldn't wear them to sleep, but I don't care.
Oh, I don't wear tampons really ever anymore. I wear a Diva Cup now.
Well, that's really smart too.
Yeah, there's a period.
Yeah, the man that I love bought me cardboard tampons.
Mason, I hope he does better next.
He does. This was a while ago. This wasn't recently. He
learned.
Yes,
he learned. Okay. Yeah, donate them to like a.
It's all about growth.
Yeah, shelter or something. Yeah.
I don't know. I still used them.
Oh yeah, I would use them. Use them up. You need them when you need them, right?
I told him as soon as I put the first one in, I was like, never do this again.
Yeah,
never. I will kill you.
I just they don't. I think to the that movie with Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore.
The 50 First Dates?
No, Blended. That movie Blended.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen it?
Yep.
And Bella Thorne's in it, and he's going to get. Adam Sandler's going to get Bella Thorne tampons, his daughter in the movie.
He has no idea.
And he runs it, and he has no idea.
Yeah. He's like, what size? I don't get what all this means.
Yeah, like what? She's like,
oh my god.
Come on now.
Yeah, be better.
That's such a good question. Okay, getting a little bit more into friendships. I'm curious, what did your first best friend teach you? Like whether it's good, bad, like what's something that you've learned in some of those first friendships?
The one that I thought instantly when we said this, because you read that one out loud to me earlier. Yeah. My first thought was just, you don't, not to be friends with anyone.
She was like, not to trust bitches.
I was like, not to trust bitches. But it was just my first friend or friend group was very toxic. There was a lot of like internal bullying going on. And there was this one girl, I won't name drop any names, but there was like, four of us? Yeah, 4 of us. And one girl definitely was like the leader of the bullying, and one girl definitely got the brunt of it. And then the one she moved that got the brunt of it, she left. And then it kind of got moved on to me a little bit. Or it felt that way. I guess everyone's experience is different, but it felt that way, that it got moved on to me. And then, I mean, the other 2 were kind of like out of it, but they definitely were still in it once in a while. But just like, don't trust everyone, or it's okay not to be friends with everyone. If you're feeling you're treated bad, it's okay to like leave, have those friendship breakups.
Something I've learned throughout my life, and that I talk about a lot with people that I encounter, is recognizing that you have friends who are like low dose friends and high dose friends.
Oh, that's a good way to put it.
You know what I mean? Like from what you're saying, like you have friends from your past and maybe even now too, where okay, this is a low dose friend. Like I can hang out with them in like a group setting in low quantities, or okay, this is a friend that I love to be around. They make me feel good. We do things that feel good to me, and I can take higher doses of them.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, whether you have like them bullying you, that's a straight up like, okay, we're not okay with that.
But sometimes you just don't match. Like you said, you can hang out with someone in a quieter setting, like at home or going out to eat, and then that's kind of like it. Catching up once in a while. But then there are people you're like, I want to be with you all the time. I love you so much. Let's have a sleepover. Let's spend the whole day together. And then like
something I've loved about this podcast is how it's brought me closer to Lex, because
same.
You're so much fun, and like we just when we're talking, we just enter a flow state.
No,
I
for
think.
real. And we're like laughing
yes.
24/7.
Yes.
It's even like stupid stuff. We're just like, oh my god, that was so funny. And it's just like the most generic thing you could have ever seen.
Yeah.
But it works for us. We just love it.
It does. And yeah, so there's certain things that just, I love when there are things that girls will do with each other to bring each other close. Mm-hmm. Whether that is start a podcast together or it's let's have a paint and sip night, a Galentine's. Mm-hmm. Let's start a book club. Like women are so creative with that kind of thing.
Yeah. So girly.
Like let's just do whatever we can to hang out and just be around that feminine energy.
Yeah, and it doesn't always have to be the same thing, or it doesn't have to be just like going, like when I first met the friends I have now, like was a lot going out all the time, and like that was just how we hung out. Yeah. And it's evolved into all the other stuff. Like we can do all those extra fun things together. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love that. My answer to that question of what's something your first best friend or just your first friends taught you is similar to what you said, but just a little different. I would say it's taught me to slowly give up vulnerability. I'm typically the type of person where I meet you and I'll just kind of spill things.
I'm very similar.
Yeah.
I like to just throw it all out there.
Yeah, as long as, I mean, obviously I read the room. Like if you're not really into it, like I'll stop.
Yeah, if
but
you're not receptive, we'll bring her in.
Yeah.
If you're open, I'm spilling.
Yes, but it's usually just about whatever. But I first would start in friendships where I would just go to them when I am distressed and upset, and they didn't take that in confidence. You know, maybe they would gossip with it, or they would use it against me later, or whatever, and it hurt me. And they didn't always have good reasons for things. Like I had two really good friends who just stopped talking to me, and when I asked them, like, can I know why? They told me straight up that they did not have a good reason for it, that they just
at least they were honest.
I know, and I was like,
I mean, that's not good, but it's sort of good.
I know.
It's better than lying.
I remember going to my mom and crying and just like sleeping in her bed. I'm like, I don't know what I did wrong. Like, it's not even something that I can fix. Because again, I care what people think, and I'm like, well, if there's something wrong, I want to fix it. Mm-hmm. But that's something where, you know, sometimes it's not always me, you know, and I think that hurt me because I felt like I was always being so vulnerable with them, that I felt I was closer with them than maybe they felt they were closer with me.
That's that's a hard part of friendship.
Yes.
Not having this exact same level or the reciprocation.
Yeah. And so I would give up these vulnerable parts of me, and it wasn't always treated how I would prefer it. And so I've learned that, okay, let's test people. Like, let's
kind of like shit test them a little bit.
Yeah, and it's not always so like blatantly obvious, like I'm testing you, but more so I'll give you something that feels vulnerable to me, and let's see how you handle that.
Yeah, or like let's hear see if I hear about it from someone else. Yeah. Like if you spoke about me.
Yeah, if you gossip about it, whatever. But actually those friends ended up coming back to me later on.
Did they apologize?
They did. Okay. They were like, I was really depressed and not in a good space, and I was just pushing people away, and I was like, okay, I understand that.
Yeah, I've been there. That's really hard.
It is. Yeah. So it truly wasn't me. They've told me that multiple times, and I still like check in with them every now and then, but
you're not on that same level you were before.
Yeah.
It's hard to gain back like trust.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And I think about that when I am talking about these kinds of things, you know, like I think about those early interactions and how that's formed my friendships today. So, yeah.
How it affects everything.
Yeah.
It's like the butterfly effect.
Mm-hmm. Kind of, a little bit.
Burned once, and now you're like extra cautious.
Yeah. And now I'm like, don't trust bitches. Don't trust bitches. That's so funny.
You're bitches for a reason. I still love all my friends. Mm-hmm.
I don't know, bitches I love, like, it could be like my bitches.
Bitches. I call everyone bitch.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, bitch. I'm like, hey, bitch. Everyone. Even my husband. I'm like, hey, bitch.
Hey, bitch. I'm sure Mason would love that. He'd say it right back to you. I just know it.
My friend Kinsey and him are really close friends, which I love. And
yeah.
I don't remember what it was or how it started, but anytime I'm on the phone and he comes in the room, or they meet each other like out and we're like all meeting up, he always goes, "Hey, girly bitch."
Yes.
And she says that to him too.
They did that because we all went out for New Year's Eve and they did that little bit, and that's funny.
I love it. I love seeing it, and it's just become a whole thing. And I love that.
That's why I think Mason would be such a good girl dad
He's
too.
gonna be a great girl dad.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna soften him up a little bit too, I think.
Yeah.
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 I know. I'm really excited.
That's so cute. I can't wait. Okay.
Me either. So when did you first feel pressure to like grow up?
Oh my God. I felt pressure to grow up, I think, relatively young.
Yeah, me too.
I was 11, almost 12, when my dad died. He passed in October of 2013, and I was 11, and my birthday's in December, so just about to turn 12.
Yeah.
But I think it was shortly after that, things were so different. My mom and I were living in our house out in the country, and it's hard to upkeep a house, especially going into the winter. And we're obviously mourning the passing of my dad, her husband. My sisters were not in the home because they're 8 and 9 years older than me. And I was kind of raised as an only child.
Yeah.
And eventually my mom and I moved back into town, and she wasn't always the most present. Like, she was working a lot.
Yeah.
And she eventually started dating and was going on a lot of dates. So I learned to grow up in those years, okay, we need to take care of myself. I need to, I was already cooking and doing all these things for myself, but I think I learned the advanced version of all of that really quick. Really how do I clean for myself? How do I make sure my environment, my home is kept up? I would do grocery shopping for our home.
Oh, wow.
I was, doing all sorts of things around the house. So that's really when I first started to grow up. And that
would make a lot of sense.
Yeah. And my mom always tells me, and she apologizes that was my experience, but I never held it against her. I was never mad at her about it.
It's hard to go through that and have those feelings, but it's also, not her fault. There's nothing she could have done to stop that event from happening.
Yes, that from happening. Yeah.
I mean, obviously there's always things that we can work on, and maybe she could have done some things differently, but
yeah, I mean, 100% she could have done things differently, and also that's just not what happened. And I never held it against her. In fact, I'm almost, not that I'm grateful that my dad died, but
but you're grateful that you
that I got that
you got to learn how to be an adult.
Yeah,
because it sucks that it was so early, but it's a good experience. Now you are an adult and you have all those what are they called? Abilities, I guess is maybe the word.
Yeah, skills, whatever.
Skills, that's maybe a better word.
I've always been told I've seemed so much more mature and older than I actually am.
I think that too. You're pretty mature for your age.
Same for you, and that's you said you also learned that early on. So what's your story?
Well, nothing as sad as that.
It's not a competition, Battle of the Dead Dads or anything like that.
No, so just growing up, I enjoyed staying home.
Yeah.
I had a really fun time staying at home. I always thought it was really cool to stay home by yourself.
Yes.
But my sister had a very opposite feeling about that. And so I had to give up a lot of my fun activities with my friends to stay home and make sure that she was okay.
And your sister's how much younger than you?
She's only, I think, 3.5 years.
Okay, but that's still a pretty good amount though, for you to take on that older sister role of okay.
So I don't think it was as aggressive as yours, but I definitely lost out on having a lot of the childhood experiences after school and being able to do fun things because I had to be home for my sister.
Yeah.
And make sure that she was alive and make sure that she got off the bus okay, and I would wait at the bus stop for her.
Yeah.
And walk her home and just that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I would and I mean it's never about who had it worse. It's always because they're different experiences, right? Just different. But I would say that yours would be more challenging than mine because I just had to look out for me.
For you, yeah.
But you had to look out for a whole nother person. My sisters were older. They were gone. My mom is obviously sufficient. I just had to take care of me and mine,
Well, and when you're by yourself, you don't have to be the higher, maybe higher is not the word, but the more
authoritative.
Yeah, like, she obviously wouldn't listen to me because I'm her sister. What if she's never going to listen to me? But
yeah. But if she needed you, she's like, Lex would know.
Yeah.
Yeah, she trusted you.
But, yeah, just the, like, being responsible for somebody else.
Yeah.
And then also having to be... I never took the high road. It was a bloodbath when we were together. And sometimes it still is. I love her to death. But it just, like, you had to be always looking out for someone and, like, making sure that they're safe first.
Yeah.
And then you.
100%.
Yeah, especially because she's... I mean, like I said, she's only 3 years younger. But when you're, like, 12 and, 9? That's a 9-year-old. What?
Yeah.
They don't know what they're doing.
No.
They have no idea.
No. And being the younger sister, I remember looking up to my older sisters and just thinking, oh my God, you're both scary, but also I admire you so much. Like, please teach me. Yeah. Like, please teach me.
So scary. I don't think she ever liked to listen to anything. She, like, if she needed me, she'd come to me.
Yeah.
But I don't, like, she was very much... And I don't know if it's maybe because I was always so overbearing, because I had to be, but she definitely is, I'm not going to listen to you, I'm independent, I'll do whatever I want, however I want. And I think that's probably because I had to be around her so much when she was growing up, and she's like, I'm sick of you.
Yeah.
Take a step back.
And now, too, though, like, now that I've gotten older, I see my sisters in such a different light of how they, too, also had to grow up really fast. They also lost their dad when they were young, too.
Yeah.
We have different dads, but like, yeah, that's a whole, I don't need to get into that, but like, they have enough, like, that they lost, and like, that too had to make them grow up. But they went through a lot growing up, but they also have different strengths. I wrote them this really long card when I asked them to be in my bridal party, and I think of my oldest sister, and she had 3 kids pretty young, and how that made her grow up completely different, and how much I admire her strength to just kind of figure that out, like figure out life as it goes, you know, and also just, I don't need to like spill her tea, but like, just, she has had a lot of issues with like different men in her life, and I think a lot of that first started when she lost her dad, and I respect her so much for navigating that. And then I have my other sister, my middle sister, but I've always thought is so strong, not just physically, but I view her as a person who is not going to put up with shit that she doesn't have to. This kind of bleeds into some other questions that I have, but we can get into it, I guess, of what kind of standards are set out there for women and like women in general, like girls with girls, like having girl friendships, and just women in general. I think women have been taught to be polite, to be agreeable, and Kay is kind of like, no, she's like, if I have an issue, fuck, I keep saying her name. If my sister, sorry girl, has an issue with, I don't think she minds me saying her name, but it's a compliment, so I don't think she cares, but she right, scraping against the floor. She's not going to put up with it. She's very firm in her boundaries, which I respect. That's so good. Yeah, nice. I guess that leads into that question of, what do you think about that? Women, like, what are messages that women and girlhood have received?
Yeah, I actually have a very similar question.
Oh,
but
perfect.
I'm trying to see where it is. Oh yeah, it's, what's a girlhood rule? Or no, maybe that's not right. I'm just going to answer your question because I don't know what I'm doing. Can you ask me that again? This was another question I had too. Okay.
It was, how do you think women/girlhood is perceived by society?
That's kind of a good question. I don't know if I have an answer to that right away. I think a lot of times girlhood and like womanhood is almost perceived as like silly, like to men.
Yeah.
Like they just are like, oh, they're just over there doing whatever.
Yeah.
Like we love like the flowy dresses and like bows in our hair and like wearing heels and makeup and like looking pretty, and men are just like, that's not important. Who cares? They're just
and they
over there
view it
goofy.
as silly.
Yeah. I think they do.
when
not
those are important
man,
things.
Not every man, but
yes,
men in general. I feel like they don't care, so it's not important to them, so they think it's silly. And I don't think, like, it's just not important to men to, you know, just be girly.
Yes. Also, I think a lot of this can go without saying too, but when Lex and I say, like, when men or when women or whatever, like, we're not meaning
every person is
obviously,
that way.
like, because like
everyone's
obviously
different. Every person is different.
Yes.
But just in the overall grand scheme of life,
and like
you can kind of generalize a little bit.
Yeah, and like women can be feminine and masculine.
For
Men
sure.
can be
Yes.
feminine and masculine. Like we're never trying to make a generalization, so hopefully that's never perceived that way. But I agree with what you're saying that girlhood, womanhood can be perceived as silly. Like, oh, they're just doing their makeup, they're doing their hair. It's like a silly thing that they do to feel pretty, which yes, it can be that. And also it's to express creativity, to like feel
makeup
good
is
about
definitely
yourself.
an art form.
100%.
As someone who does not wear makeup very much or is not good at it, I commend and respect so much those women who do it for a living or like just do it for fun, like for themselves or do it to go out. Like the amount of like precision to do eyeliner or to get like a cut crease or to contour crazy, like hats off to you. That's insane. I wish I had that skill. That's it's an art form. It really is.
100%. No, it is. And so I agree with that thought. Was there something else you were going to say on top of that?
I don't think so. I think that was kind of the only thing I could think of. I think they just think it's silly and they just think it's not important because it's not important to them. Yeah. So it's just, and men think they rule the world. So
the only other like end of womanhood, girlhood that I think can come up a lot is women are jealous, envious of each other. Like it's always a competition of which woman can be the better woman. Yeah. And no, like I personally
to be supporting each other.
Yeah. I feel like I thrive.
Men need that too, but
yes, no, men need that too.
We're not talking about you.
Yeah, we're not talking about you. We're talking about us. But like I thrive when my friends are thriving. Like I rise when everyone else rises kind of thing. Yeah. Like I check in on my friends. I'm like, how are you doing? Like what can we do? I am when they're, and I think this is harder to find in a friend is, okay, it's easy to support someone when they're down. Yeah. Because they're down.
But when they're up.
How do you show up for them? Like, how are they doing? Like, do you celebrate them? And I think we need more of that, one. And two, I think sometimes women can almost be pitted against each other.
Which I hate so much.
Yeah. When, like, it's not about that. Like, no, why do we have to be pitted against each other? We're two different humans. Let us live.
Yeah, exactly. We all live in our own lives.
Yeah.
And we don't need men coming in and making it a competition or other women coming in and making it a competition for us.
I think it comes from everyone, like social media, society, men, women, like everyone in the spectrum of life. I think life can influence it.
It's just life.
Yeah. Well, since we kind of had that same question, do you want to share another one of yours?
Yeah. Mine is, what's your favorite thing about being a girl? And then also, what's something that makes you most feel like a girl? Ooh. And they can probably be the same thing.
Yeah. But favorite thing about being a girl and makes me feel the most like a girl. Yeah. Okay. The thing that makes me feel most like a girl, I'm going to answer them oppositely, is when I feel the most feminine, is when I feel most like a girl. Even though women can be both masculine and feminine.
Yeah. But you specifically,
Yes,
it's different
for me.
Everyone. Yep.
And when I feel the most feminine is when I have my man treating me like a woman.
Yep. That's a good one. I like that answer.
Like when Jaden, my fiance, will open the car door for me, when he will like go buy the first round of drinks at a bar right away for me.
Oh yeah, and bring it to you.
Yes, when he does that, when he does all those different things, when he is giving me words of affirmation that is more than just like my looks. I love that, but also my qualities, my characteristics. Yep. That makes me feel so feminine and girly, and I love that. Or when he compliments my makeup or my hair or my outfit.
Well, yeah, you put so much time into that. Yeah. And it is usually for us, but sometimes it is for the men in our lives. Or the whoever is in your life, the men, the women, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll do it sometimes for them so that you can like, I showed up for you. Like, I'm here and I'm looking good because I want you to know that I care about you, if that makes any sense.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, no, it does. Like, I will ask Jaden to sometimes come pick out what perfume I should wear for the day, because I want him to also like it, and I bought all the perfume that I'm letting him sample, so I know I like it.
Yeah, I always ask Mason, I mean, not always, but a lot more often than not, I always ask his opinion. Does this look good, or should I wear this shirt or this shirt, or these jeans or these shoes or whatever, because I like having his input on it, because he's with me all the time.
Right.
You know?
But the key here is that it only works when it's respected and appreciated by the man.
Yes.
Like, when it's not
I agree.
a power play, and when it is genuine.
Like, I don't want Mason coming up to me and being like, you shouldn't wear that, you should wear this.
Yeah.
Like, if I don't ask, I don't want to know your answer.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Like, if you're coming up to me and be like, you don't really look the best, you should change. I'm like, no.
Yeah, like,
this is what I'm wearing.
This is what I want to wear.
And you know what? I'm going to wear more.
Yeah.
Because you said you didn't like it.
In fact, let me go put more on.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I like
So I think that's probably what makes me feel the most feminine.
Yep.
Do you want to also answer that question before we move on to like the second part of it?
Yeah. Mine's sort of similar to yours, but a little bit different. Mm-hmm. I feel the most girly or feminine when I'm, like, when I make dinner. Or when I clean the dishes or clean the house, which sometimes I slack on, and that sucks, and we both don't like that because he wants to live in a dirty house. But like, when I do those things and he notices and he like thanks me for it, like appreciates it and like cares, it makes me feel just like I'm just like a little girl. Like, I'm just like so girly, like doing stuff, like keeping my house clean. And like, especially when I make dinner or dessert or something and he's like, this is so good. I'm like, thank you.
Yes.
I love it. I love that.
Oh my gosh. And I think, I don't know if this is even considered controversial or a hot take or not, but oh my God, fuck yeah. I love cooking. I love
being
cleaning.
A whole body.
I love to do those things, and not because it's like a trad wife thing. Yeah. I just genuinely love to do those things. Yeah. And not every person does, and that's okay.
That's okay.
But like, I agree, like, that makes you feel feminine.
Like, I don't like doing the dishes. I hate doing the dishes.
Yeah.
But I like doing it for him because he appreciates it. Yeah. And he likes it. And it makes everyone, I always think, like, when you live in a clean house, you have like a clean life. Yeah. Because I feel like, for me personally, when my house is messy, I get so stressed, and then we start fighting because I'm stressed and he's stressed because the house isn't clean, and it just like clashes. So like, when you have a clean house, I just think everything goes so much smoother. And I feel like it is very girl-esque, woman-esque, to have a tidy environment. Like, I see influencers and people who I just know in general who are women who identify as a woman and keep, like, their homes, their environment is generally more clean. And then the men, it's typically just throw everything in. Not all, like, again, not all men, and not always, but personal experience. Yeah. And it's not like he's throwing trash around. No. But, like, sometimes, like, he'll forget to bring his coffee cup. Yes, and leave it. Sink, and it's on our, like, side table. Yeah. And I'm just like, or like Jaden will have like a junk drawer that's just shit all over in the drawer, but like, he has a place for it, and then they don't put it there. Or I'm thinking like my junk drawer, but it's also somewhat tidy. Like, it does, like, a junk drawer that also has purpose. Like, places. See, Mason has he has a little basket near our back door. Yeah. / a drawer as well. Yeah. And so that's for all his stuff, so he knows where it is. He can just plop it in there and go into the rest of the house. Yes. He does not do that all the time. And I'm like, you have a place for it. Could you just put it there? Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, come on now, Mason. There's a place for it. There's a home. And it's not just put it anywhere. he is usually pretty good about it, but just sometimes I'm just like, what are you doing? Oh, I love that. What are you doing? But I love, being that caretaker and that provider. Makes me feel like a girly pop. Mm-hmm. Only when they appreciate it, though. If they don't appreciate it, then it's like, what am I doing this for? Right. And like, I don't want to have to beg for your recognition. Yeah. So that is like the main, or it's an important part of it, is, can you give the appreciation, the recognition without having to be asked? Yeah. But Mason's really good at that. He always is really appreciative. Yeah. I love that. I do. That's good. Okay. So last question that I have is, what is a girlhood piece of advice, a tip or a hack or something that you would like to share with everyone? I think it kind of goes back onto what you said a little bit earlier about how things are so serious, but just be yourself, like truly, and don't let anyone else dictate who you are, how you dress, how you talk. Like, don't let anyone make fun of you. Don't take shit from anyone. And, like, if something's not working for you, then set up some boundaries or leave or whatever like pertains to that. I think that we need to be a lot more like, also what you said earlier, like women pitting each other against each other or men pitting women against each other.
Yeah.
I think we all need to be a lot more for each other and a lot more like have that community that I feel like we have lost a lot more recently. I feel like people need to be supporting each other a lot more than they are. And like that community of just womanhood is like so lacking.
Yeah.
Like not everyone, obviously you have like your girls.
Yeah.
And you have your friends and they have their people, like whatever. But I feel like just in general, so like you hear about so many people like talking shit about other people. And like, sure, you can like vent to people, obviously, if they do something that annoys you, like vent a little bit, but you don't need to like attack them.
Yeah.
Like you can be like, oh, this person said this and it like was really annoying and I don't like the way they said this and blah, 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 which is fine. But like, don't then start attacking them, like their personality or their character or who they are in retaliation. Yeah.
No, I love that. Wow, there were so many great points made in that.
Thanks.
I really liked like how I perceived what you just said of it doesn't have to like people get defensive if they feel that they are being attacked or if they are just bluntly being attacked. People get defensive, understand?
Absolutely, I do.
Oops.
Oh, our camera's doing it again.
Okay, y'all, I'm so sorry. All of a sudden our camera's like not wanting to focus, so you're just gonna have to bear with us towards the end here. Sorry.
Don't watch it, just listen.
Don't know why that's happening. Don't look at the screen, you might get dizzy. Gosh, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so people get defensive, like whether they are being bluntly attacked or if they are feeling attacked.
Yeah, absolutely.
You are totally okay to feel however you want to feel. However, that does not excuse you to attack back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and that kind of brings me to what my answer would be to this question of I would love it if I could see more women, more girls having honest conversations about their feelings and about their thoughts and how they have been hurt.
Yeah.
And actually doing something about it, like to create a closer bond, to be a better friend.
Yeah.
You know, because defensive people are lousy listeners. And if someone's coming to you, whether it's a good thing or a negative thing that they're coming to you with, mirror them back. Listen to them. Let them vent to you because they're trusting you. Ask them, do you want just to vent? Are you looking for advice from me?
Yeah.
You know, what do you need? You need some space? How can I best support you in this? So I really love that message you said. And
yeah, yours too.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Love building on top of it.
And by no means am I like free of what I just told people to do. I have definitely been that person that's attacked someone because they hurt me. Or just because I felt they did something I didn't like.
I still do it, and not even just with women. Like I do it
with everyone.
Sometimes. Yeah.
But I think just we need to get better at not doing it.
Yeah, like just be more mindful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mindful is a good.
Because when you're hurt, it's hard not to want to just react, but often reacting is most often going to lead to worse outcomes.
For sure. It's
so just take a second to reflect on it.
Yeah,
first.
it's like what is it? Flight or fight?
Fight, flight, or freeze kind of thing.
I think, when you're really defensive about something, your first action is usually to defend yourself, and that can very easily lead into attacking the other person.
Yeah.
And then also the, like, freezing, kind of what you said earlier about your friends, like, just taking their step back and, like, leaving.
Yeah.
I feel like that is a lot more of, like, a freeze situation. Where
it's like a flight response.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, flight response. Yeah. Yeah, you just, like, you feel a certain way.
Oh, is that my cat? Jaden.
but you leave because you're like, I just don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
Versus I think you should be talking about it and working through it.
of course it's hard. Like,
oh, it's so hard.
It
sucks. It's for all parties.
Yeah. It's all hard. Like, fleeing from it is hard. Fighting it is hard. Mm-hmm. Facing it is hard.
Oh, for sure.
However, you got to think what's going to give you the most reward.
Yeah, especially if you want a good relationship with that person.
Yeah. Pick your difficult, y'all. Mm-hmm. Other just like little tips, hacks, whatever that I would have are for women out there is to reflect on the different, I'll call them categories of your life. Whatever that looks like to you. To me, when I think of the categories of my life, I think of my relationships with my friends, with my partner, with my family, and also myself. Because that's one of the most important relationships you're ever going to have. I think about my health, my physical health, my mental health. I think about my work life. I think about my personal life. These different categories. Some people do like a spiritual category, Reflect on all these different categories of your life and ask yourself, okay, what's something that I would like to see less of and what's something I would like to see more of? Yeah. I think this is a really good time of year to be trying to think about those things anyways. But yeah, what in those categories, like with your friendships, are there more, would you like to reach out more to them? Would you like to try focusing on having more in-depth conversations? Would you just like in general to like have more girlfriends? I think that's a big thing that typically women face is just wanting more girlfriends. It's uncomfortable. However, like it also can reap a lot of reward of just putting yourself out there. Just definitely speak up, Odds are the other person who's afraid of talking is truly just afraid. Like it's not they're ignoring you type thing. But yeah, just reflect on those different areas. Just, it's 2026. It's 2026. Let's get it going. Let's reflect on ourselves and how we can improve compared to our past selves, not compared to anybody else, but just, how to be a better you.
We got to use that golden rule a lot more, like treat yourself or treat others how you want to be treated.
Yes. Yeah.
And yourself also.
They tried teaching us that in elementary for a reason, right?
Yeah, and we're still needing a reminder, I think. Yeah. A lot of people, me too.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think this has been a really good episode. I've loved talking about this.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah. Well, everyone, as usual, everything that you need is down in the show notes. Apologies for any background noise in the camera.
It's been rough today.
It seems like it's getting better right now.
Yeah.
Sometimes she just, as soon as I say it, she goes out of focus.
Just kidding.
But check out all of our social media. You can listen to this podcast on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. Please leave us a review down there in the comments. Leave a comment. It really helps.
Yeah, feedback. We want to hear it.
Yes, we love to hear feedback.
Let us know.
Constructive feedback is always welcome. Share this with the women, the girls, the men, with everyone in your life. Please.
Whatever you feel they need advice on.
Yeah.
Whoever needs to hear this.
Yeah.
Show them. Share them.
Yeah.
Well, so between you and me.
You didn't hear this from us. Bye.